a day in a life as myself, but this time it's in a garden. Just to let you know, guys, this is what I would do if I lived in a garden world. Anyway, I woke up and I realized there's an earthquake. I was so scared. The cracks look so scary. I had to go underground. I have no choice. Anyway, so I went underground. I was kind of scared because this was honestly my first ever time having an earthquake. It sounds scary, but I believe in myself. I believe going underground would be safe. I was hoping the earthquake would finally stop. I just waited for a little bit. Maybe a little bit of silence will help. I was so scared. I was crying as well. I was crying silently. I was so scared. I was gasping for air. I was exhausted. I had no choice but to go out. And suddenly, I jumped so high to the point that I went to the sky. But anyways, I checked if the earthquake finally stopped, and it did, which I was happy about. Anyway, I just had a little walk to the festival. By the way, guys, this is the festival. In our world, there's usually festivals. This is the full festival where there's everything. Cosmetics to decorate our lovely garden. Cannot forget about the gear shop, which helps us have gears. And pets, so we can buy pets. We already have lots of pets, but I could sell them. And more seeds. This festival, I usually come to this festival to feed the tree. The harvest spirit, it's called. When we feed stuff it wants, for example, woody plants, it will grant us a full bloom. I've contributed to it 7 times, and it gives us rewards for contribution. The rewards are not really good, but I can unlock more stuff. So, let's say I contributed the thing 10 times. If I contributed to the thing 10 times, I could unlock salmon and marmot. So we can unlock different stuff if we contribute. I didn't really feel like contributing because I was exhausted from that earthquake, and I didn't really sleep well because in this world we usually sleep in benches. We have no beds and no toilets. If we need the toilet, this is the toilet. Soil. Anyways, I needed some water fast, so I drank the fountain. The fountain was actually the fountain. In the cosmetic shop, there's a fountain where there's water splatting out. So if you need water, you can just drink water from it. Because in this world, there's rarely any water. There's only food, but no water. So I got this fountain to drink. It's yogurt, to be honest, not really water. I drank. I was really thirsty. There was unlimited water on it. You maybe, hey, I could drink from this well, but no. This well is for me to bathe in. And you guys might think, hey, why not in the cooking pot? That's boiling hot water, mate. This turkey here is for me when I'm having barbecue with my lovely friends, but I'm not really doing it now. If you're wondering what this is, whenever I'm cold, I can come here so I can be much more warm. And whenever I'm really hot, I could just go to this cooler chest. Since it's quite windy today, I really have nothing to wear because All of my clothes are the same because in this one there's barely any clothes. This is the clothes hanger, but it's only filled with the exact same clothes. No difference, not even a different color. So I'll always rather be hot or cold depending on what weather it is. It's quite windy today, else it's quite cold. It's not those windy vibes where it's just normal. No, this is extremely cold. I thought, would this get any worse? Because I was born in this garden world. My parents left me and I was forced to get food, buy food and earn money. Anyways, I went to the fire to stay warm, but it barely helped. Then I went to another fire, this fire. I usually boil, let's say my soup, my whatever. I usually boil them in here, or probably just make them more hot if I want to. But it barely worked as well. I was shivering cold. I thought going underground would work, but then I thought, nah. That's when I thought maybe build an underground that could be really warm, so I started working. In my inventory, I have some cosmetics which I haven't really used for a long time. So this is the time I would be using it. I decided to build it somewhere over here. So I built it. I got to this bench. Then that's when I started to build this lovely underground place. Then I finally built it. Then I used this for protection. I thought my garden is now set, and now I could be all underground. So I went. It was warm, it was nice, but there's really nothing to do. All I have to do is hold on the bench or else I'll fall down, which is quite hard. So I decided to go outside. I will always fall when I go out. It really hurts. I don't really know what this is. I think it just constructs slightly. But hey, it's not really that bad. I thought to put this somewhere else and in case if it's something not good. So I put it in here over here. Not too close and not too far. Anyways, while I'm finally done using the underground, the wind stopped. It's back and warm again. So that's when I decided to practice climbing. I'm really good at climbing. Because in this world, we have to climb to get our fruits. I was doing quite good until I fell down and landed on my pepper tree. Until it started raining. I hate the rain. So I sprinted to the umbrellas and I sat while I stare at my garden. I thought there was really nothing to do until that's when it hit. I was hungry, but I didn't want to go on the rain because it'll make myself dirty and wet. And also, I need other things to do and I can't be dirty. So I had to force myself to starve or maybe eat some raw stuff. But I didn't want to eat raw stuff. Because eating raw stuff can make your habits worse and you'll start eating raw stuff, and eating raw stuff isn't good. So I didn't want to eat the raw stuff. So that's when I have to force myself to go. But then I realized I shouldn't. And then I realized I had a candy apple. So I ate it. It was so good. then when I finished it, I was still hungry and I had really nothing to do now. It was raining, pouring, and I hated it. The campfire over there was almost out and I needed to put it back on again. This is why I hate rain. It builds out the campfire, it's cold, and yeah, I'll have to sit on this umbrella for a long time. I was hoping the rain to finally stop. But it never did. I stared at my bug eggs, hoping something good. Hoping luck will come. Bug eggs are quite rare to get. And I have lots of them from the admin enemies. I was bored and hungry and cold. Nothing to do. I wish it never rained until I realized I had a book. I pressed the book. I read. And I read. I love reading. I looked at the most rare. I looked at the most rare cosmetics you can get. I looked and looked and looked and looked. And then I realized it finally stopped raining. So now I could go and fix the campfire. Once the campfire was all set, we were good. I decided to make some stuff because I was hungry. I wanted it to have loads of flavor, so I did this. I got a sugar apple for sweetness, lemon for sourness, pepper for spiciness, and Poseidian plants for saltiness, and Romanescos for bitterness. Couldn't really find my Romanesco, so I finally found one. So I put them in. Went to my cooking pot. Don't mind that, guys. Went to my inventory. Then I tried to find my lovely sugar apple first because I wanted to put it in first. Then I found it. Sugar, something for sweetness. Mayo lemon, something for sourness. Pepper, something for spiciness. And then I tried to find my Poseidian plants. I couldn't find it. Then I finally did. And then I got my Romanesco until it went super duper cold. I cooked it. And then I went back to the underground. Okay guys, I'm going to end the video here. Goodbye.